Hey everybody, and welcome to the Hot Tag with your girl Izzy. Today I am so excited to be previewing the 2021 WWE Royal Rumble with a very close friend of mine, somebody who knows everything that you need to know about pro wrestling, and the amazing host of Busted Open on Sirius XM, Dave LeGreca. Hello.
Hello, Izzy. And I got to be honest, I'm not used to you being so nice to me. I mean,
Oh,
lately on Busted Open, you've been kind of mean. So,
we're going through some stuff.
so
Yeah,
maybe this
okay.
is a bit of a
Maybe I
change.
need to maybe I need to clear the air. Everybody, I love Dave. He's kind of like the cool uncle that like you kind of fight with him sometimes, but then at the same time you love him and he has your back 24/7. That is Dave. So,
Yeah.
Dave is my uncle. I have two wrestling uncles. I have Bully Ray, and then you. I'm all set for life.
Well, I appreciate it because I remember having you. Obviously, you've been a listener and caller to the show for years now. But I remember, WrestleMania. And I remember in Brooklyn for SummerSlam,
Mhm.
you coming on the air with us, and
That
in
was
New
fun.
Orleans coming on the air with
That
us.
was a special one because I was dressed as Sasha. That's when we had our bet.
That's right.
Oh yes! Wait, this is when we made the bet for Royal Rumble. We should make a bet again. I'm just saying. This should be a
That's
thing again.
I have to say that
Maybe.
that bet changed you because once you started wearing the Sasha gear, things started to change a little bit with your
I
fandom of Bailey.
I know, right? I remember. Okay, I remember that. Yeah. Okay, but maybe we should start another bet. I know Sasha isn't in the Rumble this year, but Bailey is, and I'm sure you're gonna predict someone else. So maybe we might.
Okay, all right, let's see where
We
this goes. I'm
All right,
excited.
I'm excited. This is going to be fun. All right, so everybody, we are going to preview the Royal Rumble today for the Royal Rumble is this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the WWE Network. And I really want to start with Charlotte and Asuka versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. To be honest, a lot of people aren't too excited for this one, but I feel like this is kind of one to redeem, like for everybody to redeem themselves in this match. So Dave, the floor is yours. Go ahead, give me your full predictions.
Well, I mean, Izzy, listening to Busted Open, I'm a huge Charlotte fan and I'm an
Yes.
Asuka fan as well. And I don't know why it's the trend to rag on Charlotte. It doesn't make a lot of sense to
Yeah.
me. I think it has a lot to do, and I say this on the show as well, like in the world of the NFL, Tom Brady, there's a lot of greatness hate for
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady. I think it's the same thing for Charlotte. That being said, I think Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax are going to get those tag team titles back. I
Okay.
think now that we're getting closer to WrestleMania, it's time to separate Charlotte and Asuka. And I think it's time to kick it into gear. Asuka's your Raw Women's Champion, and she hasn't
Mm-hmm.
really acted like that. I think
Yeah.
these tag team titles have been a hindrance for both, and I think that's going to change on Sunday.
All right, man. I now you're kind of like because I was thinking about it today. I was like, okay, so WrestleMania is coming up. This is a rebound mania. They need those sales. They need a big match because they're gonna be on. It's gonna be airing on Peacock because by the time.
Yep.
And I was like, man, they need a big match. So I'm thinking Charlotte and Asuka are going to win, but maybe down the line they do lose the titles, maybe on a Raw or at Elimination Chamber, which I believe is coming up. Not really sure, but I don't know. This one's hard to call because a lot of people aren't too excited about this one, but I think this one is going to be surprisingly good. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting, but I think Charlotte and Asuka is gonna win, and we
Interesting. All
have
right.
some disagreements already. This is a little
Already the
weird.
first one we
The
disagree.
first
This is
one.
this is great. This is great.
Yeah, this is great. Anyways, let's get into Sasha Banks versus Carmela for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, this was just announced last night on Friday Night SmackDown. And this match has big shoes to fill because their last match at TLC was fantastic, in my
Yes.
opinion. So they really need to come out guns blazing. They need to be amazing. And I'm going with Sasha. You know, she's your star right now. Everybody loves her except me. Everybody wants to see her win except me, of course. So you need her at Mania to be the champ, bring in those views. So go ahead.
I think Carmela is very underappreciated.
She is.
I'm not crazy about her new character. I kind of like that Staten Island character she had before. It really grew on me, and she tells you how talented she is. She was able to take that and really do a lot of different things. That being said, Izzy, I agree with you. Sasha Banks just won Busted Open Wrestler of the Year.
She
So
did.
that being said, it's hard for me to bet against Sasha Banks. So I agree with you. I think Sasha Banks is going to defend that title at the Rumble.
Yes. Same here. I am excited to see how she's going to win and the beatdown she's going to give to Carmela. And to be honest, I actually like Carmela's character. I think it's fun. It's different. And I said this on the air before on Busted Open, but I've seen this character so many times. You know, we've seen it with like Emma, Liv Morgan, Chelsea Green, like everybody. And I feel like she's taking that character to the next level. So that's why I'm kind of into it. But hey, we're still disagreeing. I think this is going to be the whole show. But anyways, let's move on to Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens in a last man standing match for the WWE Championship. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a good one. This is okay. So I don't know if you've noticed this, but last year Roman Reigns had a false count anywhere match against Baron Corbin. He won. So this might be like, I know this isn't a false counts anywhere match, but could we see another win from Roman?
Yeah, I think we are going to get a win from Roman. I mean, I love Kevin Owens, but I think Kevin Owens is a bit of a stopgap until we get to what's going to be a bigger story for Roman at WrestleMania. But Roman's the best thing for me, best thing going in the WWE, best storyline. Really SmackDown has been fantastic, and the MVP has definitely been Roman Reigns. So, yeah, Roman Reigns, there's no chance. I would be shocked more than any other match here. I would be shocked if Roman loses on Sunday.
And I wouldn't be happy if he loses because I want him to win. And I want to see a fantastic story with whoever wins the Rumble and him at WrestleMania. And we're going to be getting into the Rumble in a little bit. But Roman is going to win. This is his type of match. You know, he's the tribal chief. He's amazing. He's strong, powerful. You know, he's everything. So he better win. But I really like the story for this. You know, with Adam Pearce, Kevin Owens, you know, the card subject to change and everything. I know a lot of people weren't too excited when Adam Pearce was originally going into the Rumble, but, you know, now we get what we want, and it's Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. But this is going to be a really good match. I think Roman made the whole storyline because I don't think nobody else could have done what he's doing right now. But overall, this is going to be a really fun match.
And think about it, Izzy, you know, at WrestleMania 31, everybody was booing Roman in the main event with Brock. And then you go to 32, nobody wanted to see Roman and Triple H at 32. 33, nobody wanted to see Roman beat The Undertaker. At WrestleMania 34, people turned their backs on Brock and Roman in the main event.
Why? Great match.
Yeah, and then, you know, then he had the leukemia scare, comes back, and then he's been better than ever. And now he's a heel, and everybody loves him, and he's must-see TV. You cannot have, you know, Roman relinquish this right now because he's been fantastic. And he's definitely gonna win against Kevin Owens, no doubt.
Yeah, and he's the face of the company too. So you really can't. And like I said, with Mania coming up, you need somebody to be like face of the poster, like having people intrigued about this new show and everything. Well, for those people. But anyways, let's jump into Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg for the WWE Universal Championship. This one is an oddball. This really is because you couldn't really build it up because of Drew having COVID and everything, which was very odd in itself. But I feel like they did an okay job building it up, you know, with the stare off and everything, you know, so I think Drew is going to win because, you know, he's going to look like the true champ if he beats Goldberg. But it's going to be weird because Goldberg beat The Fiend recently. So it's like, how is he not able to be a human man, if that makes any sense?
Yeah, I mean, we saw Goldberg come in, beat Kevin Owens, and be champion going into WrestleMania 33. We saw, like you said, last year, beat Bray Wyatt to become champion. to face Braun Strowman at WrestleMania 36. I'm nervous. Like, I have to say this, Izzy. It would be kind of cool if Goldberg won, just for what a disaster it would be and what a great radio it'd make Monday morning on Busted Open if that were to happen.
It really would.
It really would. And it's almost like, wow, that would be just like that would be the whole show. That might even be the whole week of shows if Goldberg beats Drew. But you just mentioned Roman as the face of the show. Like, to me, Drew McIntyre could be the face of the company. Like, I really, I'm a huge fan of Drew McIntyre. I've got to know him as a person, and he's a great guy, and I think he's a great representative of everything that's pro wrestling right now. He could do it all. He has a great look. He's great in the ring. I think he's a very good promo, and I think he's somebody that everybody could get behind and cheer. Like, and that's very rare in pro wrestling where you have this uber babyface that everybody likes. And I think that's Drew McIntyre. It would be a huge mistake if we see that title change hands at the Rumble. I really hope it's Drew. And my prediction is going to be this, Izzy. I think Drew McIntyre, I think it's going to be 90 seconds, that match.
Oh, okay.
Play more, 1, 2, 3. And let's move off of Goldberg and move on. I have a feeling that Drew is going to beat Goldberg in less than 2 minutes at the Rumble.
And I get what your prediction is, but at the same time, I really want Goldberg to win because I just want to see the anger on Twitter. Like, I don't know, there's something so satisfying about that. And seeing all the weird comments where they're like, oh my God, I hate this. He sucks. Like, I love that. I think it's so funny. You know, the tea is piping hot here in WWE. But, you know, Drew is going to win. He has to win because it would just make him look super strong as a champ if he beat the guy who pretty much demolished The Fiend. Now moving on to the 2 Royal Rumble matches, and I want to jump into the Women's Royal Rumble because there's a lot to unpack there. There really is. Man, this is a crazy one. So the Rumble is hard to predict this year because, I don't know, there's so many possibilities. So I know everybody's predicting Bianca Belair. She's the favorite, you know, she's on a roll right now. But honestly, like I said, this is a rebound WrestleMania, and you need somebody who's the face of the company, who looks great on the poster. I'm not saying that Bianca can't do that. I feel like Bianca is a fantastic wrestler, but you need somebody that everybody just knows and loves. And I feel like that's either Charlotte or my girl Bayley. I'm not trying to be biased here, but I don't know. It's hard.
I think it's time to make a new star and elevate somebody, and I think this is the perfect opportunity with Bianca Belair. Okay. Like, you know, Bayley's made, Sasha's made, Charlotte's made, Asuka's made. Like, now it's time to make that new superstar, and I think it's Bianca Belair. I think Bianca Belair could be on that same level as some of the names that we just threw out. So this could be the start of that. I love Bianca Belair. I'm a big fan. And this is where, Izzy, we could start thinking about a bet between the two of us.
I know. I was just thinking about that. Okay, let's do this. We've had this play out. We've had this play out on Busted Open, and we could have it play out on Busted Open. On the hot tag.
We could have it played out on the hot tag as well.
Yes, finally.
This is breaking news on the. This isn't on Busted Open. This is on the hot tag.
Breaking news. Breaking news, people.
So the first time we made this bet, you lost and had to dress up like Sasha Banks at our WrestleMania broadcast. Now, obviously, we're not having the WrestleMania broadcast. We're going to do a virtual party. We're going to do something virtual. Okay. That's for sure.
Yes.
So I think there should be the bet when it comes to Bayley and Bianca.
Okay. But, okay, now, do we have to, like, kick it old school where we did, like, oh, I dress up as Bayley, you dress up as Bayley? Like, how are we doing this?
I mean, you're gonna have to think of something. This is your show.
This is hard. This is hard. Okay, I got to think of something quickly because we need the fans to say on the show.
I mean, who could? All right, who? I mean, I've never had to dress like Bayley. So if Bayley wins the Rumble, I'll dress like Bayley on your show.
And then Do I dress up as Bianca if Bailey loses? Is that the way we?
You know what? Let me think this one out.
We got to make this look right. We're not trying to get canceled here. Just saying.
Let me think this one out, Izzy. I'll think
yeah,
of something.
we're gonna brainstorm. Maybe we can get this down at the end of the show. Who knows? But everybody watching, there's going to be a bet in place, or maybe we can do something for the men's rumble. Maybe.
How about this? How about Roman Reigns? How about you get the goatee? You got the hair going. You got to wet it. You got to wet the hair. Put the goatee on. I mean, what do you think, Roman Reigns?
Yeah. Okay. So if Bailey loses the Rumble, right? Yes. I have to dress up as Roman Reigns.
Yes.
Oh God. Okay. Well, I have some experience with putting on goatees for past videos, so
I've seen that, so that's where I came up with the idea.
Okay, so we can do that. I'm sure I can do something.
Okay.
I think so. The bet is in place, everybody. If Bailey wins the Rumble and if Dave LeGreca is wrong, he has to dress up as Bailey. And if Bailey loses, then I have to dress up as Roman Reigns, the WWE champion. Wow.
And this will be, and I'll tease it on Busted Open. This will happen on the hot tag.
Oh, yes. So, okay, but what happens if we both lose? What if Bianca doesn't win? Where do we come
up with another bet as we get
maybe we just both have to dress up, because that's the simple thing. I've seen this in Jessie, the Disney show Jessie. They had a bet and they both had to dress up as monkeys. I don't know, but I remember this. So maybe we have to both dress up as Bailey and Roman. Maybe.
Okay. You know what?
I feel like we can do this. We can do this.
We can figure something out. We can figure.
All
maybe
right.
For a week you wear a Dave LeGreca shirt, and for a week I wear an Izzy shirt.
No, but that's too easy, because I have your shirt and then I wear it I wear it a lot, I would say.
Okay. All right.
That's too easy. No. We got to do full in. We're all in the words of AEW.
How about we let your fans decide? We'll let your fans decide.
Maybe we need the Busted Open Nation, because the Busted Open Nation.
We'll figure something is. We should have had this conversation before we went on the air.
I know, but hey, who cares? We're rolling with the punches, y'all. Oh God, I kicked my nightstand. Okay. Anyways, those are our predictions. Bailey for the Rumble for me, or Charlotte, whoever. Which, if Charlotte won, people would be pissed. Oh my God.
People would be upset. Which I don't get, but whatever.
I know. I love Charlotte. She's fantastic. She's the greatest wrestler. And then your prediction is Bianca Belair. Yep. Correct. All right.
Yes.
We shall see where this goes. This is nerve-wracking. I don't want to lose again, because we can't have that happening. But still. Anyways, let's move on to the men's Royal Rumble. I don't know. Am I excited for this one? No, not really. Because apparently, yes, I'm so brutally honest. Because on WWE Backstage, they are announcing number 30. I'm not going to see who number 30 is. I want to be fully surprised. But still, why would you do this? This is the whole thing about the Rumble. You're supposed to be surprised. I know, it's so dumb. So, I don't know who it's going to be, but I think Daniel Bryan is going to win. He looks like he's going to win.
That is my pick as well.
Yay!
My pick is Daniel Bryan. I think with both Rumble matches, there's going to be a lot of surprises. I think there's going to be a lot of MVP performances. But a lot of people are predicting a lot of different things for the men's Royal Rumble. I don't think some of those predictions are going to happen. I don't believe Brock is coming back. I could be wrong. I don't think Brock. Everybody thinking, for WrestleMania 37, Roman and Brock, and I don't think that's happening. It's too soon. I love this pairing of Heyman and Roman. I don't want to see them broken up just yet. But I would love a match between Roman and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. To me, that's a WrestleMania main event in my eyes, and I'm with you. I think it's Daniel Bryan this year.
All right, cool. So, I kind of see Brock going into the Rumble, because how cool would that be? Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and then who's in Roman's corner? Paul Heyman. And then we will be getting into some surprise entrants, because, why not? That's a big part of the Rumble. But Daniel Bryan, he hasn't been on a roll lately. He lost to Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro on Smackdown. But just I don't know. There's something about him that gives me the feeling that he is going to win. Also, I was thinking about this. It really helps with him being on Total Bellas because you're going to have the people who just watch that show come over to WrestleMania and be like, oh, I want to see what he's going to do. I don't know if they'll have Brie Bella out there or something, but you never know. It really helps with business and everything, which I know I keep on talking about in our preview, but still, I feel like that's a huge part of this year due to the circumstances we're under.
Yeah,
So
good point.
I definitely see Daniel Bryan winning, and I think it would just overall be a great story with him and Roman. Roman's the bad guy. Everybody hates him. Everybody wants to see him lose. And Daniel Bryan, everybody loves him. We want to see him win. So now it's time to get into some. Oh my God, I cannot talk. Now it's time to get into some surprise entrants. I still can't talk. Oh my God.
Okay.
All right. So let's go back to the Women's Rumble. Go ahead. Jump into it.
All right. I think this is Rhea Ripley is getting called up from NXT, so I think you're going to see Rhea Ripley called up. And I also think from as far as like a surprise, I think it's going to be Melina. I saw Melina on NWA Power, and she still looks phenomenal. She still can go. So I think like as far as like the veteran surprises, I think it's going to be Melina, and I definitely think Rhea Ripley is getting called up from NXT.
Yeah, I agree with you on Rhea. I didn't think of Melina at all, but there's a good shot. I know everybody's predicting Becky Lynch. Do you see that? I just want to I legit want to know
No, I think that's a little too soon. I also think Becky's that type of surprise that I wouldn't want her to come back at the Rumble. I would want her to come back like during a story or something like that that's taking place on Raw. Like I like her to come back and maybe even to kickstart some of these ratings. You even promote that Becky Lynch is coming back. Hey, Becky's coming back. Have a bit of a countdown.
No, do not do that. No, Dave, it has to be a surprise.
I think I don't know. I'd like to hear the story of Becky coming, working towards that comeback, build up towards it, and then her re-debut. I kind of like that idea. I know it's not a popular one. Obviously, you don't like it, but I kind of like that with somebody like Becky Lynch and somebody that people are talking about, and I don't think is coming back, and that's Ronda Rousey. I don't think we're going to get an appearance of Ronda Rousey this year.
Yeah, I'd love an appearance from Ronda. You know, who doesn't love Ronda? Probably half of the pro wrestling community, but I love Ronda, so I don't really see her. I feel like her and Becky would be that you need that in front of a crowd kind of surprise. Like, imagine how great the pop would be. Like, the roof would go off. Now, moving on to the Men's Rumble, who are your surprise entrants?
Well, I mean, this isn't a surprise entrant because it's somebody that's on the roster. But somebody I think who's going to come and people have kind of forgotten about, and that's Aleister Black. Like we haven't seen Aleister Black for months, and I think he's actually going to come back at the Rumble, and he's going to have a great run. I'm kind of predicting like an MVP performance from Aleister Black. As far as like a surprise, a call up from NXT, I'm looking at Damian Priest to come up from NXT this year.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about Aleister Black, not gonna lie. Now, I know everybody's talking about Jay White. Do you see him? Because I don't know.
I don't.
Okay.
Somebody
Thank you.
Is Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam's been gone from Impact Wrestling for a while. I think you're going to see Rob Van Dam on Sunday.
Okay. Now, I want to talk about one person who I just am really hoping that I want to know from you. I know we're going back and forth here, but what about Tessa Blanchard? I want to know,
Go ahead. I would love to see Tessa Blanchard. I'm a fan of Tessa Blanchard.
Yes.
Obviously there's a lot that's come out about Tessa Blanchard, whether it's true or not. Sometimes perception is reality. With the WWE, take that chance. I don't know. But personally, I would love to see Tessa, but I don't think we're going to see Tessa Blanchard at the Rumble.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I really want her to debut. I want to see her do big things because she absolutely deserves it. But it's hard to call because there's just so much that I'm oh, I don't know. But
A lot of
Anyways,
drama. There's a lot of drama.
There's drama. There's
Yeah.
there's tea. I don't know if do you know that reference? There's tea.
No, explain.
I don't know what this is. The kids say like the tea is piping hot, so it's like drama.
Oh boy. Okay.
Spill
All
the
right.
tea.
I have to
What
learn
people
that.
say
So,
is people say spill the tea, sis. Or
okay.
bro.
So, all right. So how about this? We haven't seen Tessa in a minute.
Okay.
But there's a lot of tea. So maybe this isn't the time. Was that okay?
Yes. Okay. That was good. It was a little boomerish because you hesitated. But
okay.
But I'll take it. I'm happy. Right. On the hot tag, things are not perfect, but we roll with the punches, right?
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
I have to write that down, T. Okay. I'll write that
down. He's
so
writing it down, everybody.
Show. I got to sound hip. We got to kind of get a younger audience on Busted Open. So T.
I agree.
All right.
T. Okay. What else? What else do kids say? I gotta think. I don't know. Oh, cap.
What's cap?
Like lies. So what is it? No cap. Yeah, no cap means no lies.
No cap. All right. So I got T.
Or you could say that's cap. Like that's a lie. Cap?
Oh, yeah. All right. So like if Bully's lying, and I'm just using Bully as an example, but so I would say, Bully, you capped.
No, you got to say that's cap.
Oh, Bully. All right. So Bully says something, and I'm just saying Bully. I'm not singling him out, but you know what I'm saying. So if Bully says something, I say, that's cap.
Yes, good job.
All right. What else? That's cap.
What about, oh, no, I can't do that one. Well, I remember you guys were talking about WAP on Busted Open, Waffles and Pancakes.
Oh, but that's cap, T, and then waffle and pancakes.
Okay.
What does waffle and pancakes mean?
It's a song. You know the
song?
The song.
All right, waffle and pancakes, T, and that's cap. I'm ready.
Wait, I want to see. I'm legit going to see what else. Okay, I'll pull out the phone. We're pulling out the phone, everybody. We're gonna, because I did this with Bully, and I feel like, let's see, slang terms. Is that what you look up?
Yeah, I guess
Oh, what about lit?
Oh, lit, I know. That's lit.
Okay.
Come on now.
Something I say a lot, low key or high key.
Was low key or high key? Give me the reference.
So low key is like, low key, is there a definition now? So like low key is like, oh, that's low key cute. So like, it's very little cute.
It's obvious. It's kind of on the down.
No, it's not obvious. It's like, it's not that cute, but it's low key cute.
Oh, okay. So it's not really cute. It's just a little cute. All right. So wait, hold on. So I got.
Oh my God.
Low key. There's a wrestler low key at MLW. I don't want to.
There is, yes.
Low
what
key
about
and
high key? High key is like that's very cute.
Okay, that's very cute. Okay.
What about
low key, high key, waffle pan?
What about flex?
Flex?
Yeah, like I'm flexing, like I'm showing off. Like not like flex, but like I'm showing off.
All right, so flex. I'm flexing.
So let's say you're like
I'm flexing. I'm flexing here.
So let's say you're talking about Busted Open, you're talking about like all the people you got in the show, like I don't know, like Cody Rhodes and like I don't know, go off and everything. So you're so basically like, oh, Dave is flexing about his guest on Busted Open.
Okay, so like when I'm boasting about flexing. Okay, all right, flexing. I got it. See, we gotta get younger. I'm glad I'm glad you're giving me this tutorial because we gotta get a little younger. Flexing.
What about shook?
Shook. Is that like when you have the flu and you get like shook, the shakes?
No, you're like, oh my God, I'm shook. Like, wow, like what the heck? Like you're kind of like you're taken aback almost. I think that's like how to explain it. I don't know.
So when you say something like ridiculous, like Bailey's gonna win the Rumble, like after you say like, oh, I'm shook. Bailey's winning the Rumble, I'm shook. No.
It's like, let's say, it's like a big surprise. So let's say Ronda Rousey comes back.
Oh, I'm shook. I'm shook. Ronda's coming back. I'm shook. All right, I'm shook.
But it has to be in that exact moment. It has to be it can't be like future, like as
okay. So in the moment, like when I hear Ronda's coming back, I go, I'm shook. I'm so shook. I'm shook right now.
Yes.
That's cat.
We're using all of this. What about extra? Like that's extra. Like extra is like extra.
It's like another degree.
All right, let's see. To ghost someone. Do you know what that means? We're going through all of this.
Yeah, I did that in high school. I ghosted people all the time.
Did you ghost Violetta?
No, not Violetta. Not Violetta. Good. No, Violetta had me shook. She's cap. She's cap, Izzy. That's cap, Violetta. She's like T. Okay. That's T right there. Violetta's T.
Oh my God. What about, so shook means when someone is shook. Wait, when someone is shook, it means they are shocked or incredibly surprised. So a good example is, did you see the new season of Lucifer just landed on Netflix? OMG, I'm shook. I need to watch it ASAP.
All right, so I'm hoping that like the Rumble this year is shook.
No.
You don't want the Rumble to be
let's
shook?
Say no. Maybe you gotta say, I want the Rumble to make me feel shook.
I'm telling you, Izzy, the Rumble's gonna be awesome. The Rumble is. I'm hoping the Rumble gets me shook. That's what I'm hoping this year. I'm hoping it gets me shook. I'm gonna be watching with Violetta. Violetta's high key. Violetta's high key. Violetta. High key.
High key is not what you think it is. High key is like a lot, not like high key. Like, I don't know. I don't want to sound rude. Okay. What about to clap back? To respond to another clap back.
Oh, clap back. Yeah, that's like, I'll get back to you. I'll clap back.
Yeah, so to respond to another person's criticism.
Okay.
What about mood? What about mood?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. I'm on with you. I'm in a good mood.
No, so mood is like, it's used to express something that is relatable. Like, okay, so let's say you start to rant, like you rant and stuff, and then I'm like, oh my God, that's a mood. Does that make sense?
Okay, so like if I'm very angry, you could say, yes. Dave's in a mood.
No, you gotta say, that's a mood.
That's a mood. Okay, wait, hold on. See, it's all about context. So it's not in a mood, that's a mood.
That's a mood. I want to find. Okay, I feel like we're going all over the place.
In Raven, I say, bullies. That's a mood, right? Does that work? That's a mood.
Yes,
okay.
But you can't second guess yourself. You just got to go right into it.
That's a mood. That's a mood. You got me shook, and that's a mood. Like take it easy, bully. That's a mood. It's a mood.
Okay, so with us talking about slang, that's cat. With us talking about slang for Gen Zers, you need to like literally talk, like use those phrases, but without any context. Okay. On Monday on Busted Open, but you can't tell bully when bully goes into his rants, like, and you say that's a mood, and he's like, what does that mean? Or you gotta say that's cap. That's cap will confuse people. Hopefully he doesn't watch this. I mean, I'd love if he did, but still, hopefully he doesn't watch this specific part.
I hope not. Then that's good. Well, knowing bully, he'll watch the first 5 minutes and then he won't watch the rest.
Yeah.
Like, I get enough of LeGreca. I got to talk to LeGreca for 3 hours on Monday. I'm not going to listen to him for an hour with Izzy. That's probably.
I don't blame him.
Well, are you going to call him on Monday? Are you going to call him? That's
probably.
That's a mood. That's a mood. Izzy, that's a mood.
This is scary and funny all at the same time. Like that you have learned like the slang, everything. I want to. We're gonna find a couple more. We're fully in this. Yeah. We're gonna just. Okay, let's see. American slang. That is not slang. That is not. No, it was like cheesy. That ain't slang.
Cheesy. That's cheesy.
Oh, I got a good one from you.
Okay, go ahead.
What about Gucci?
Oh, Gucci, like high
fashion.
Like high fashion, like
no,
Gucci.
It's good, cool, like that's Gucci. Like, okay, so let's see. Here, I'll take my note.
Gabby would be Gucci because she thinks she's better than everybody else, right? So she thinks she's like better than
I don't know if you
everybody.
can refer it to a
Gucci.
person. I don't think.
Oh.
But like, okay, so my notebook, it really isn't Gucci, but we're gonna say it is. Wow, my notebook is Gucci.
Okay, like my Road Warriors T-shirt is
Yes,
Gucci.
yes, good.
Okay, I gotta write that.
We're doing good.
Here's the problem. I haven't wrote down I wrote down all these phrases, but I didn't give the explanation. So now I've forgotten what they mean. So like, what does T mean again?
Wait, which one?
T.
High key. Wait, high key or low key?
I forgot the T. I forgot the high T. What's the high T? Like hot take?
There's no high T. It's just T.
Oh, it's just T.
T.
What's T? What is that?
The T
again?
is like drama. So like.
Oh, drama. That's it. That's what I
Spill the tea. Spill the tea. So that means like tell me the drama.
Like that's all. That's cap. Flexing is like bragging.
Wait, what's cap? Do you know what cap is?
That's like it's like off the chain. That's like next level.
No, that's extra. That's extra.
That's
a lie. Like that's cap. Cap means a lie.
Oh, a lie. See, I forgot.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
I'm forgetting this. All right, so that's cap a lie. T is drama. You got low key and high key. That's cute. Like yeah, low key cute. That's high key cute. You got flexing where you're bragging about something. Like I had Cody on, and I'm flexing.
Yes.
Let's see, that's a mood. Like when Bully goes off on something, that's a mood.
Yes.
And then Gucci is like, this is high price stuff right here. This Road Warriors shirt, Gucci. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
You forgot one.
What's that?
Waffles and pancakes.
Oh yeah, what's waffles and pancakes? Is that like
hey, you know what it means? It's a song. WAP with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, but that's dirty stuff. I don't want to get that. That's bad stuff.
But you can name it. You can name it waffles and pancakes.
I'm not going to go there because I don't want to get somebody upset at me. So we got that's cap, T, low key, high key, flexing. That's a mood, and Gucci.
Yes, I feel like we should find. What about? Do you know what goat is?
Goat.
Do you know what goat? Like
animal. The greatest of all time. Goat.
Yes, good.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Oh wait, teen slang dictionary. Oh, this might be for you. Maybe if they make a real copy. Okay, so dope, cool, or awesome.
Yeah, that I know. I'm dope. I'm down.
Do you know snatched?
Is that when somebody takes something from you? It's snatched?
No. So it means to look good, perfect, or fashionable. The new on fleek. So it's like, man, you look snatched. She's snatched.
All right, I got obviously I'll never look snatched, but maybe that's a compliment I could give Gabby. Like, boy, Gabby, you look snatched. Is that right? You look.
I'm not 100% sure. I think you gotta say you snatched today.
You snatched today? Wow, Gabby, you snatched today. Does that work? I'm trying to get, okay. All right, all right.
We need to use this on Monday. Like right. I'm your slang trainer. That's a thing. Maybe that's the thing. I'm gonna look that up. Maybe we're going all over the place. We forgot about the rump slang trainer.
But if not, then you should do this. It could be something that you could do.
Is there a trainer to learn slang? I don't think so.
Well, then you started it. You invented it.
I invented something. Wow, yeah. I'm smart.
Yeah, that's not cap. That's not cap. That's true. That's not cap. That's true.
You snatched today.
Look at you flexing with all your knowledge.
Okay, wait. You gotta give me another one. You gotta reference another thing.
You know what your brain is today? Gucci. Your brain's Gucci today.
The way you did that.
That's kind of like a point. Your brain looks Gucci today.
Oh God, this is scary.
Knowledge. I mean, you did not once during this show did you cap. You didn't cap at all during this show. You look snatched with your Royal Rumble T-shirt on.
A very old Rumble T-shirt.
And
there's John Moxley on this. Wow.
And even though we disagreed, there was very little tea during this show. Very little tea during this show.
Very little.
Very
we have our
little tape.
bet. We have, all right. I think we hit everything. I would say we did.
I'm going to be honest with you. I have done a lot of interviews. I've interviewed a lot of people, and a lot of people have interviewed me. I learned more in this interview than any interview I've done in my career.
Oh my God. You learned how to slang. You know how to snatch. You know what's a mood, what isn't a mood, what is cap and what's not cap.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and I'm saying this, if Violetta watches this, my wife, Violetta, you're high key. That ain't no cap. You know, I love you because
you're doing it wrong. No,
you're doing it wrong.
You're supposed to say, Violetta, you're high key gorgeous, and then that's not cap. Let's start over.
All right, Violetta, you're high key gorgeous, and that's no cap.
This is amazing. All right, I think we hit everything. We talked about slang.
Yes.
We talked about the Rumble. We have a bet set in place. So a little reminder for everybody watching: if Bayley wins the Rumble, Dave LeGreca has to dress up as Bayley for an episode. No, for the virtual party for WrestleMania. That's right.
Yes.
And then if Bayley loses, I have to dress up as Roman Reigns for the virtual WrestleMania party on Busted Open. Have you guys scheduled that yet?
No, I'm you know, I thought we were going to do it for the hot tag, or we could do it for both, whatever you want to do.
Maybe we should. We should
do it for the hot tag, because the last time was on my show. We should do it. But we
got to bring it to everybody. Everybody needs to. We need to spread the love over here. Spread the love. Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Anyways, I can't talk today. I'm like, Anyways, Dave, do you want to plug yourself in because shameless promotion time?
Yes, you can listen to Busted Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 9 to noon on Sirius XM, channel 156, Fight Nation. Also, you can listen now to the Busted Open podcast that's available on Spotify as well as Apple Podcasts. Also, you can watch It's a LeGreca Show with myself and my brother Don on YouTube. You could get a cameo for only $25, and I could do a LeGreca rant, or you could go to ProWrestlingTees.com. Now I can't talk. ProWrestlingTees.com and buy a LeGreca shirt.
Awesome. Yes, that's not cap.
That's not cap.
That was a mood. You snatched on that promotion.
Those shirts are high key, no T, and that's no cap.
Yes. You messed up the high key though.
Why? It's not high key?
You know, you're supposed to say that. You're supposed to say like that's high key. Like an adjective. So like that's high key.
Not high key. My shirts are Gucci. The pro wrestling t-shirts are Gucci.
Yes. Boom. Maybe we should get a Gucci times Dave LeGreca collab. I would be here for it.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. All right.
Okay.
It's not like I'm gonna spend like $1,200 on a Dave LeGreca t-shirt made by Gucci, huh?
Well, I mean, I would never ask you to spend $1,200 on anything LeGreca related. That's why I only charge $25 for a cameo. There you go.
$25. That's here for it.
Cheap.
That's a mood. It's Gucci too.
Oh my! It's very Gucci. Very Gucci.
All right. Well, Dave, I really want to thank you for coming onto the show to preview Royal Rumble. I had such a great time talking about slang, Royal Rumble, bets and everything. We're gambling, I guess.
Thank you, Izzy, and I'm very proud of you. You're so awesome. You know, please tell them I said hello, and I just love how you've made a career for yourself. Like,
thank you.
You know, you're going to be in the ring, and what you can do on the microphone, you're fantastic. And I love when you call into the show. And I love watching this show. So thank you for having me on.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was such an honor to do this. I'm so happy we finally got things in order. The timing was perfect, honestly. And thank you again.
I'm home, so I'm not doing anything anyway. So
you're home. You go see the Bears.
Thanks, Izzy.
All righty. And thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of The Hot Tag with your girl, Izzy, and Dave LeGreca. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.